Hello everyone, Chris here. On this video, I will show you some easy lineups for Viper Smokes or her Poison Cloud that can help you on site executions. This can be helpful for your team when you want to go to a site. We all know that Viper Smokes is not easy as Omen's dimensional form or Brim's iPad or Astra's form. So I will show you some easy lineups that can help you on going into sites. Okay, so for our first lineup is you have to align yourself to this line from the pathway of B lobby to mid, and you have to face forward to B main until you perfectly align yourself to this line of the roof. So it should be looking like this for your position. And what you have to do for your crosshair placement is you have to make a line through this building until it meets the edge of the circle. So it should make a 90-degree angle or a right angle line. Should be looking like that. And once the two met, you're gonna do simply running throw. So it should be looking like this. As soon as you run, you should throw it. So it looks like this. It will perfectly land on B alley. So this will perfectly cut off the rotations from CT. So anyone who will swing will get decayed quickly. So that's it. So for our second lineup on split, it's gonna be on A screens. So for your positioning, you're gonna align yourself onto this corner and to this other corner. So it should your position should be right here. And for your crosshair placement, you're gonna put your crosshair right over here, and you move it slightly left until it meets right over here, over this roof. So once those two met, you're gonna do a simple running throw. It should perfectly land on A screens. It should be looking like this.
Poison orb emitting.
That is perfect for cutting off rotations from CT. So for our second lineup, it's gonna be on Haven, landing on A tower, other known as Heaven. So for this throw to work, you gotta hug yourself right in this middle of the fence next to this wheelbarrow. And you gotta put your crosshair onto this bar. It's gonna be your remembrance, but not exactly right here. So put your crosshair right on the top of the bar that meets onto this edge of the roof. So for this throw to work, you're gonna run, but you have timing on it until your crosshair should be matches up with a light bulb or before the light bulb to work. So it should be looking like this. You should throw it once it matches the bulb or before it. So it should be looking like this. It should perfectly land on Heaven, blocking off offers or people who camp on it. So for our next lineup, it's gonna be from C long to CT of C site. So for this throw to work, you gotta position yourself hugging on this wall, aligning with this window frame, and you gotta put your crosshair between these two rocks, but you gotta lower it a little, that almost before on this little rock. So once you align with yourself with that, you're gonna do a simple walking jumping throw. So it should be looking like this instead of running. It should perfectly land on CT.
Poison orb emitting.
So for our next lineup, it's gonna be on Ascent. This may not be a set execution lineup, but can help your team on holding mid. So for this lineup, it's gonna be on mid top. So for your position, you're gonna hug yourself to this wall that will hit on this pillar right over market. Once you hit that pillar, you're gonna put your crosshair right on this electric cable right over in the middle. So if you want to remember it easier, you can use the line of your HUD right over below your health or HP. You can make it just meet the edge of the building. So once you do that, you're gonna do a simple walking throw. It should be looking like this. It should perfectly land on mid top.
Poison orb emitting.
So for our next lineup on Ascent, it's gonna be on B main to CT, right over here. So for this lineup to work, you gotta position yourself right onto this line of this doorway of this octopus shop. And you're gonna align yourself into this box. So your position should be looking like this. And your crosshair placement is gonna be onto this bar, on this line of bar. And you gotta put it on top until it matches with this paint on the wall or whatever, brick on the wall. So for this lineup to work is you're gonna do a walk and throw. It should be looking like this. It should perfectly land on CT and block its angle.
Poison orb emitting.
So for our next lineup, it's gonna be on bind. I only found one lineup here on bind, and it's gonna be on A site landing to A tower. So for your positioning, is you're gonna hug yourself onto this wall, in this line of wall, on this broken arch. And once you hug that, you gotta put your crosshair onto this line that meets the edge of the roof, above this triangle, and you're gonna do a running throw. So it should be looking like this. It should perfectly land on heaven,
Poison orb emitting.
blocking offers or anyone holding from right over here.
Here.
So for our last lineup on this video, it's gonna be on Icebox. It's gonna be landing right on mid that can block off offers or anyone who's holding from boiler. So for your positions, you're gonna hug yourself right into this corner and onto the line next to your first skill or her snake bite is you're gonna put your line onto the sticker of the cargo, and the other line is gonna be on between of the cargos, like on the shadow. And it's gonna be simple, just do a left click throw and it should perfectly land on mid.
Poison orb emitting.
This will block off people who are holding angles right over boiler. And if you are sneaky enough, you can take your smoke back, going under tube. So those are the easy poison cloud lineups for Viper that I discovered. Hope this can help you on playing games as her. Don't forget to leave a like and comment if you enjoyed watching the video, and feel free to subscribe. It is totally free. I often upload more on Valorant content, and share the video to your friends who plans or likes to play Viper. I have a Facebook page. I often stream of aim training, so if you guys are interested, the link of my Facebook page is in the description below. So thank you for watching. This is Cursive, and till the next one.